Right, everyone. welcome back to my channel. Just doing a review of the game between Chelsea and Real Madrid at Stamford Bridge tonight in London, which of course Real Madrid won 2-0, 4-0 on aggregate over the two legs. So they progress into the next round of the Champions League. Disappointment for Chelsea, of course, but they were up against a very, very good team and considerably stronger team on the night. There's no shame really in losing to Real Madrid. This Real Madrid team, they're a very, very strong outfit. So that's the way it ended up, guys. Rodrigo got both the goals for Real Madrid. Chelsea had no answer to it, no response to the dominance of the Madrid team. That was basically the way it worked out. Rodrigo doubles Chelsea out of Europe. That's the way it happened, guys. Unfortunately for Chelsea, they're out. 2 goals in the second half, in the 58th and the 80th minute. They put paid to their hosts of reaching the next round. It was always going to be another task, to be honest, after they lost in Madrid. You know what I mean? They lost 2-0 in Madrid, then it came to Chelsea. Then it came to London, and they lost 2-0 there as well. So it was always going to be an uphill task, to be honest. Any way you want to look at it. It's always going to be tough for them, you know. Which is the way it turned out. Say no more about it. But yeah. It's the way it goes in football sometimes. Rodrigo with both goals. And yeah, that really put paid to Chelsea's hopes of progressing into the next round. Difficult one for them, of course. But the brilliant Rodrigo with a double. That kind of put paid to Chelsea. That was really the end of it. They had no answer to Real Madrid's dominance. And yeah, that's them done. That's them out. Say no more about it. Not much more you can say about that. They got well beaten over 2 legs, well beaten on the night. And they made a very, very dominant performance by Real Madrid. All things considered, a good victory for them. And they're into the next round now. And they can be confident of doing something this season. Of course, Manchester City will be there also. And very good chance that they are going to make it. So then they're really going to be... But I think Real Madrid will go far. I think they'll take some stopping. I think it's going to be a difficult one, a tricky one. It will not be an easy game for any team that plays Real Madrid. And then the game itself, like I said, it finished 2-0. Rodrigo scores twice as the Blues outclassed by holders in Champions League quarter-final. They were outclassed, very simple as that. Alright guys, welcome along everybody to my live stream. I was just looking for some highlights of the game there to see what actually went on. But like I said guys, Chelsea have been beaten 2-0 by Real Madrid. Aggregate 4-0 on the night. They lost 2-0 over at the Bernabeu in Madrid last week. And tonight they have lost 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. Rodrigo with both the goals in the second half for Real Madrid. The first one in the 58th minute and the second one in the 80th minute. Really, it was a mountain to climb for them to get anything out of this game after the first leg, after the defeat in Real. Especially when you consider how good Real Madrid are playing at the moment. It was always going to be difficult for Chelsea in this one. And that's what it proved, guys. 2-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate in the quarterfinal. Real Madrid march forward. I mean, the only team I think that could really match Real Madrid in the Champions League this season are Manchester City, because they are doing very good. McManus is back. Oh, McManus gaming is back. How are you getting on, man? You alright? I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I just saw that the game had ended exactly maybe 15 minutes after we stopped. Then I saw that the game had ended, so I said, you know what, I'll jump on quick and do a review. And yeah, 12 people watching. Can't be bad. Thank you for all your support, and thanks for coming on my live stream, man. You made it entertaining. You made it entertaining, you know what I mean? So thank you for that. I appreciate it. And thank you for being there again. Yeah, we have to stop meeting like this, huh? But yeah, this is the kind of game, Chelsea Real Madrid Champions League, you know, a lot of people have interest in. So they lost, guys. Of course, it's not yet known who they'll play. But like I said, the one team that I think could probably stop Madrid in this tournament would be Manchester City. They, of course, have never won the Champions League, but they have been much improved this season. So I think they would be one of the teams that could actually put it up to Real Madrid this season, to be honest. Chelsea had a mountain to climb after the first leg. You know what I mean? Chelsea had a mountain to climb after the first leg, to be honest. After losing in Madrid 2-0, it was always going to be difficult taking it back to the bridge. But that's the way it is, guys. That's football. They were well beaten on the night, of course. They were well beaten over the 2 legs. But it is what it is, you know. They went out, I'm sure, and they gave 110%. It just wasn't meant to be for them. Yeah, Rodrigo with the double, 2 goals in the second half. I tell you all you need to know, to be honest. Man City v Real Madrid, that would be a great one to watch as a neutral. Yeah, I would, definitely, without a doubt. That would be a big one. For the neutrals, we're not going to be in ourselves anyway, McManus. We can, I think that's safe to say. We're not going to be in the Champions League final anytime soon ourselves. So, or you never know. Next season, maybe we'll get into a semi-final. You never know. But Chelsea have exited the Champions League, guys, with a 4-0 aggregate loss to holders Real Madrid, as Rodrigo's double condemned the Blues to a 2-0 defeat at Stamford Bridge. Frank Lampard, of course, is in charge of the side for the moment, and they needed to overturn a 2-goal deficit from the first leg to have any hope of salvaging silverware from a stormy season. But Rodrigo's opener scored from close range following a rapid Real Madrid counter in the 58th minute. Effectively ended it as a contest, to be honest. Ended the tie as a contest. Great to see so many people tuning in, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the notifications bell. And if you want to donate, please do. I monetize. Just look down at the end of the message bar. And yeah, but subscribe to my channel, guys, if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Excuse me. But yeah, that's the way it ended up, guys. Unfortunately, in the end for Chelsea, they had to bow out of the Champions League tonight against Real Madrid. It was always going to be a tough one for them, yeah. It was always going to be a test for them, no doubt about it. It was always going to be a tricky tie for them, yeah. the team that Real Madrid are. I mean, they are a fantastic, fantastic team. It was difficult for Chelsea already at the beginning because they had lost 2-0 in Madrid. But they brought the game back to Chelsea, maybe with a bit of hope. But the Brazilian Rodrigo scored twice. He added his second with another simple finish after Federico Valverde had literally just flew through Chelsea's defence. The goal came at the 80th minute. It silenced Stamford Bridge, underlining Madrid's superiority. After setting up a potential semi-final against Manchester City, hold a 3-0 first leg win over Bayern. Yeah, so the semi-final looks to be Real Madrid versus Manchester City, and that would be very entertaining. A very entertaining game, no doubt. The one for the football purists, as I always say. So that would be a very, very entertaining match. Alright, I gained 1 subscriber. Big up, guys. Thank you for that support. I appreciate it. Keep it coming. Keep the support coming, guys. But thank you to the one person that has subscribed. Yeah, I appreciate it. Makes all the difference. You know what I mean? Chelsea have been beaten in their 3 consecutive games following Lampard's appointment. They started positively, guys, but in keeping with their season as a whole, they failed to take their chances, with Kante missing their best 2 opportunities. That's been Chelsea's season, really, to be honest. They're 11th in the Premier League and 17 points off Champions League spots, with only 7 games left to play. Now they face a season outside of Europe's premier competition, leaving them with little to play for the remaining weeks of the campaign. Yeah, but maybe they can push ahead in the league, yeah, and maybe do something there. Maybe they can push ahead in the league and do something there, but they were well beaten on the night, no doubt. But this is a very, very good Real Madrid team. I mean, they're on it at the moment. You know what I mean? A very, very good Real Madrid team. So, what can you say? Chelsea beaten, you know. It could set up a semi-final that Real Madrid will actually play Manchester City. If Manchester City overcome Bayern, which it looks like they will because they're already 3-0 up on aggregate. Subscribe if you can, guys, to my channel and help me hit 1.7k. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to donate a little bit of money to me, please do, because my channel is monetized. I'd appreciate that also. That would be nice. But yeah, I see there's 12 people watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys. I appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 1.7k. Alright, I need another 22 subscribers, guys, to hit 1,700. So if you could subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it too, very much. Thank you. 13 people watching. Welcome along to my live stream. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to donate, I'd appreciate it. Chelsea were beaten on the night, guys, 2-0 by Real Madrid. They were already 2-0 down after the first leg at the Bernabeu. They were 2-0 down already. And now they lost again 2-0 at home at the Bridge. So they lost 4-0 on aggregate, unfortunately for Chelsea. Rodrigo, the Brazilian, scoring twice in the second half in the 58th and 88 minutes to silence Stamford Bridge. They were outclassed for large periods of the game in this quarter-final. The semi-final will probably be Real against Manchester City, which will make for a very interesting game. Sub my channel if you haven't already, guys. I need another 22 to hit 1.7k. So I'd appreciate that there. Like I said, guys, Chelsea were beaten 2-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate, unfortunately for them. Real Madrid overpowering them. Alright, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 1.7k. Ended up on the night, guys. Chelsea 0, Real Madrid 2, on aggregate 4-0. Of course, Real Madrid are the holders. Frank Lampard's team needed to overturn a 2-goal deficit from the first leg to have any hope of salvaging silverware from a stormy season. Rodrigo's opener scored a close bridge following a rapid mid counter 58th minute, which ended the ties the contest, to be honest. They were 1-0 up on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. The Brazilian then added his second with another simple finish after Valverde had just walked through Chelsea's static defence. That was in the 80th minute. It really silenced the bridge, underlying Madrid's superiority in setting up a potential semi-final against Man City, who won a 3-0 first leg win over Bayern. It's going to be a good game. Taib in the house. How are we getting on, man? I hope you keep them well. Yeah, they're done. They're having a tough season, no doubt. But again, tonight, that's been their problem all season. They create the opportunities, but they don't take them, That's been their thing all season. Like, they had 2 chances from N'Golo Kante. He had 2 very good chances, and they don't seem to take their chances, That has been their problem all season, my friend. They just can't actually convert. They're creating the chances. I mean, if they weren't creating the chances, it would be a major worry. They are creating the chances, they're just not taking them. That, of course, would be cause of concern enough, to be honest. That's going to cause a lot of concern, yeah. But Chelsea are in a bad way at the moment. You know what I mean? They're in a bad way right now. Things are not looking good for them at all. They got well beaten tonight. They'll be beaten in the 3 consecutive games following Lampard's appointment as caretaker boss, starting positively. They started positively on the night, like I said, but N'Golo Kante, he missed their 2 best opportunities. That has been their season as a whole, to take chances. They're 11th in the Premier League and 17 points off Champions League spots and only 7 games left to play. Now they face the season outside of Europe's premier competition, leaving them with little to play for the remaining weeks of the campaign. Yeah, man. They're really up against it right now, Things aren't going well for them at all. But things are going good for me and my channel. It's the way I do it, guys. It's the way I do it. Chelsea are finished, mate. You said it. I'll just 1 second, guys. Alright guys, and welcome back to my channel, All School Gunner. How you all getting on there guys? Sorry, just on a little break there. Had to take a phone call. Sorry about that. Well. Chelsea got smashed at the bridge guys. 2-0. 4-0 on aggregate. They lost of course 2-0 in the first leg in the Bernabeu in Madrid a week ago, and tonight they lost again 2-0. So they lost both games 2-0, 4-0 on aggregate. Rodrigo scored both goals tonight in the second half in the 68 and 88 minutes. Valverde laid on the assist for the second goal, which really silenced the bridge and kind of killed the tie dead, to be honest. The first goal they scored tonight killed the tie. It was 3-0 on aggregate then. It was going to be very difficult for Chelsea to get back into it. It looks like it could be Real Madrid and Manchester City in the semi-final, which will be a very interesting matchup, yeah. The holders, of course, against probably the most improved team in Europe at the moment, Champions League wise. City have been on it this season. It'll be a very, very interesting matchup there. And I look forward to seeing that game. That would be a very, very interesting game to watch. No doubt. Thank you to everybody for watching this stream and for tuning into my channel. If you could subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 1.7k. So if you could subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that, guys. And help boost my channel a bit. Yeah, that would be very nice of you. Yeah, they lost 2-0, 4-0 on aggregate. Like I said, Rodrigo scored both the goals. I'm actually looking to see, can I actually find both the goals to kind of talk you through it and explain what actually went on. Just give me a second. Let's see, are the goals actually uploaded yet to YouTube so I can talk you through it and what exactly was going on in the game. Hey guys, and welcome along to my channel, All School Gunner. How are you all getting on out there, guys? I hope you're keeping well. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to hit 1.7k. Chelsea, of course, they lost tonight 2-0, 4-0 on aggregate. Rodrigo scoring both the goals. So that put them to put them to bed, to be honest. problem with Chelsea, guys, is they seem to be creating chances at the moment, but just not taking them. That has caused them a lot of problems this season in the Champions League. A lot of problems this season. But yeah, the confidence is very low at the moment at Chelsea, of course.